Hello, hello, hello. It's Ecom Rebel back again tonight. So, welcome Mr. Bazinga431. Hello again, and g'day Nikki. How you doing? It's good to have you guys on board. All right, so let's get into a winner off our last one straight away. So let's get that done first and out of the way. Let's choose a video. Now, if you're not sure how this works, for you guys that are new, all you need to do is like and subscribe and hit the little bell icon. And basically that will enter you into the competition that I run all the time, the giveaway. We're doing $10 worth of Bitcoin Cash every day. And all you need to do is leave a comment and make sure you got your Bitcoin Cash address. Okay, that'll be great, just at the bottom. And if you can, I'd like a really good question. That way I can try and answer that question. Yeah, always like good questions, so that'll be great. All right, so let's pick a winner. We've had a few comments, which is excellent. So let's have a look now. I'll pick a winner. Let's see who it's going to be. Mike Altcoin, when will the correction end? Good question. I'll try and answer that for you. So first, I'm going to pay some Bitcoin Cash. It's probably my favorite bit, handing out the Bitcoin Cash. It's good. I like it. All right, so we'll do that now. All right, I'll just do this payment now. Now I use Exodus as my main wallet. You'll hear me talk about. It was actually an update that I saw today. So if you don't know, or you do have Exodus, make sure you go through, click on help, and in there you'll go to the official, there's a link for the official download, and we're up to 1.43.4. They've actually added 11 new assets to it, so 11 new coins. So that's pretty exciting. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. Now we're going to send some Bitcoin Cash. We'll just drop that link in there, make sure we've got the right one. That looks good. $10 US. Send. Done. Now soon, what I'll do is I might put Exodus. I might put Exodus, maybe another copy on my PC, which is the one I'm running the live from. Okay, and that way I can do it on screen while you see it. I might try and organize to do that, so that way you can see me sending through. Now, when you actually get that, just let me know in the comments. That'd be much appreciated. That would be awesome. All right, so we might have a look at when the correction will end. I might try and answer that question now. So let's have a quick look at the market. I'll just say hello to everyone first. Hello, everyone. We've got MC Hoddle and Nathan and Algie. Algie. Yep. Welcome. Good evening. Okay, and let's have a quick look at the market. So the question was, when is the correction going to end? All right. So today, we're looking at Bitcoin up 6%, Ripple up 10%. Stellar made a big move to 20%. Neo up 12%. Between 5 and 7, Fiota Dash, and Monero and Tron. So the market generally up 5%. A strong move from Stellar and Ripple. Basically 10 and 20% gains on that. So look, we've had a good green day today. That's always a good sign. If we have a look at the market cap, back up to 540, and BTC dominance is 34.6. So the question is, when are we going to see a correction or so? Let's just say, when are we going to see, Bitcoin going back up again? When are we going to see that happening? Well, basically, I showed you last night, and I'll bring it up again for you guys that haven't seen it before. We'll just load up a chart. I'm going to Coingy.com. They've got a really good platform for charting and also trading. I mainly use it for charting. They've got really good charts. And I'll wait for this to load, and I'll just show you a quick chart again. And this is the reason why I think Bitcoin is going to go up and the market's going to go up again. Generally, as I've said before, with January, normally we get a dip between December and January, and I went through that on the charts last night. So that is normal. So let's have another quick look. We're looking at GDAX at the moment, the BTC USD, so against the dollar. Let's choose 1 day. So let's have a look at what we've done today. All right, so let's have a look here. So at the moment, we did do a low around this area, and we went back up, and it's come back down, and we're at this stage here, a little bit up here. But look, the main thing is that we're not going to be, dropping below this period here. Even if Bitcoin moves in a horizontal direction, maybe in February, March, I see that to be a good thing. Okay, but a consolidation in the range. And when we just say we go back out a little bit, you can have a look at some of the previous trend. And if we put let's put a little array on here. I demonstrated this last night let's have a look here. So this is like an example of this trend from these two low points. So it's still above this trend, okay? So even at March, if we get back to the 10,000 level, that will be in line with where the trend was previous to this big move and retracement. So at the moment, I think we're good. I think you'll definitely see something happen between February and March. I see it's going to be on the upside. It could, possibly break out to the lower side, in which case it would go probably down to the 6,000 support level. But I see it moving on upwards. If anything, with history repeats, and we'll get the January moves on, we're moving into February, and I think we'll move on up this direction and keep following this trend line. Okay, so this is still a good time to buy right now, even though we've had a little bit of an up day. It's still a good time to buy, and you might get another, maybe another week or so before it starts to be on the move again. So with a correction, I think we've seen pretty much the end of it. Now, before it moves up, it might still touch this line, so you still might see it dip like back here, but if it does dip again, it will definitely rebound off, and that'll be the last opportunity in the interim for that. That's how I feel about the chart at the moment on the Bitcoin, and the rest of the market I think will follow, and the alts will pretty much explode after this. So yeah, so basically that's where I see the market going with the answer to that question with the correction. So let's get into some of the news now. We've had a quick look at the market here. We'll quickly look at the news. There were some interesting things. I saw this one was interesting about Coinbase. They did over $1 billion in revenue, and we're making $2.7 million a day, which is a good thing because you need companies, you need organizations to be making money, to investing in this space, and Coinbase has been delivering. So, there's opportunity for other companies and other organizations to get in there and, take a bit of that pie. So that's awesome news when I was reading about that article. There was one here, a payment processor Stripe and supports for Bitcoin. Now, I had a quick look at this article because I've used Stripe with e-commerce before. I never used the Bitcoin integration at the time, and then when I was interested in using it, it was basically the costs were too high. So there was actually, it talks a little bit about it says that Bitcoin is becoming less useful for payments. Transaction times have risen. So I went to the actual Stripe blog to check out what they actually said. So they've been excited about crypto. They thought that this would work really well, but over the year, block size has reached a limit. It hasn't evolved, and it's led to Bitcoin becoming less useful for payments. Okay, and confirmation times have risen substantially. All right, and also transactions are as expensive as bank-wise. So because of this, they're no longer accepting Bitcoin. The revenues were declining substantially, and therefore they're winding down their support for Bitcoin payments. So the next 3 months, essentially, they will stop processing Bitcoin transactions April 23, 2018. And this is the problem with Bitcoin. You've got someone like Stripe who have been using it for payments, and now they're going, well, we're not going to do it anymore. And this affects everyone. It's going to affect Bitcoin, and they are interested in Lightning Network, but at some stage I'll cover that in a little bit more depth. But it has got issues with Lightning, and they talk about Omaze Go, and also Ethereum has some great products, and also Stellar. They may add support for Stellar if it continues to grow, and possibly Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin. Okay, now there is other competition in the market similar to Stripe, but Stripe's a a pretty big organization with a lot of basically a lot of assets and a lot of revenue, and it's really easy because so many people use Stripe to use those transactions. Just by adding that adds exposure out there, but now they're taking it away. That's not a good thing. It's not a good thing for Bitcoin, but it's an opportunity for other things, like they mentioned some projects with Ethereum, Stellar, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. So this is why it's difficult for Bitcoin to get to basically scale and get more and rise in price when it's not being used for payments, okay? Because this is how it got to where it was, because people were using it for payments. So this is an important thing. When the utility, now you might just say, okay, well, people use it for an asset. That's fine, but less and less people will be interested in that, and more people are going to be interested in other things, similar like Stellar, moving 20% today, for example. So I just thought I'd share that with you. People, it's a shame that this has happened, but it's an opportunity for the other crypto to fill in a gap, and it'll be exciting to see who's actually going to do that. So I saw that was interesting. Quick on news.bitcoin.com again about the Stripe, South Korea for guidelines for that for banks and exchanges. An ICO did a runner with 2.7 million. I'm sure they'll end up getting them. This was the article again for 2.7 million for Coinbase per day, and that was about much. Yeah, that was about as much as I saw the news. Not too much exciting was happening there. So let's go back to live and let's see what you guys have got for me. Anything exciting there? So some of the questions I've got. So you guys, you can always ask questions at live, and I'll do my best to answer them while you've got me here. So what have we got? Pro Team says, is CCRB ICO worth investing in? Okay, I'm not familiar with CCRB, but let's have a quick look. I'll go to ICO drops. I go there a lot. Let's have a quick look. Make sure I get the CCRB. Let's try that. CCRB. So if this, okay, it doesn't come up. Maybe Pro Teams, you could put the name of it in there. That would be great. That way I can just have a look while we're on there. So let's go to the next one. Rommel says, what's up? Hey, buddy. Robert says, should I invest in Thor coin? Sounds, I don't know. Thor coin sounds dodgy already to me. I don't know. Let's have a look. Could be wrong. Let's see if it's like on, first of all, let's see if it's on here. Thor coin. No, not on CoinMarketCap. Let's Google it. Or maybe it is on there. Let's try that again. Thor coin. THOR. What do they got? Ooh, look at that data. Wow. Okay. This is like, see how it's missing a lot of data? Okay, so this is either like new or because I don't know too much about it. Let's have a quick look. Interesting. No active markets. Thor. Let's have a quick look at their name. What they got here? Thor coin, hybrid proof stake. Their website is lame. That's the first thing I have to say. These things all add up. So, welcome to Thor coin. Blah blah blah. This is one of the saddest ones I've seen in a while. Maybe it's like completely new or something. They got Twitter. What else do they got? They got Telegram. This is what you look for. You look for, is there sort of a community? Contact us. Yeah, is this a sent? Right. See this? See this? You can send us a message. Okay. That doesn't excite me in being like, you can't send people a message if it's a decentralized coin. All right. This site looks really amateur. I don't know. This looks sad. Now, it might be true that this is actually fair income and maybe they have made a coin. Maybe they're just starting out, and you know, maybe this is a great opportunity to get involved with it. But first of all, you need a community. There should be a Telegram thing on here, or some like Reddit. But this whole contact us, there's nothing. You can't build a community around this. So I'm not even sure if this is even genuine or dodgy or something like that. So unless they have a community behind them, you know, where's some names and faces? Who's behind this project? Where's their GitHub? Where's the GitHub repository? You know, where's that? Like, where have they forked this from? Have they made this up themselves? These are the questions you got to ask yourself when you have a look at things. So look at this right now. I would say that this is dodgy. It doesn't feel like it's legit to me. See all this? See all these? This sitemap, all these words and stuff like that. This looks like it's just trying to rank in Google. So I got the thumbs down for Thorcoin. I think it's a load of crap. So there you go. That's my opinion on that one. So let's get rid of that one. Let's go back to your questions. I appreciate the question though. Okay, so and what to do with your remaining Bitcoin Cash? Well, you know, nothing wrong with Bitcoin Cash. You can hold on to it if you want to. If you've got it in Exodus or something like that, or an exchange, you can exchange it for something else. So yeah, nothing wrong with holding Bitcoin Cash. At least it works, you know, and you don't have to pay too much for it. Okay, so Algie says, is there any chance of a correction again for them? Yeah, there's always a chance of it. I feel that with the trend, there's a probability that the market's going to move in a positive direction and follow that trend line I showed you before on the actual chart here. So there's a good possibility that's going to continue up in this direction. Okay, so and the whole market will go in that direction. Bitcoin may lose ground with some of the other alts. Remember, the reason is when you have a look at this 34.6 dominance, which you'll hear me talk about, and other people will talk about it. And the reason is it's important is because Bitcoin used to have, you know, like 90% dominance, okay? And right up to this point in last year, maybe February, it's when it completely died off, when it went right down, you know, to 37, and now it's hit like there was a new low of 33, and we're back at, what do we say, at 34 right now. So it's right at its bottom of lows. Why is that happening? Lots of reasons. I've had two reasons. The main reason I said was about, that I've always maintained, was about usability and costs of actually doing it. Because when you first had Bitcoin like a year or two ago, you could transfer it and you didn't think about it. It was instant, and it was just fantastic to use. It was amazing. Now it's long confirmation times. The fees are higher than any other alts. Now some might argue, well, that's because it's popular. Well, you know, that's something that they've got to solve, and they haven't solved it. So and they haven't fixed it. And sure, they might not be as used much by other, like it does have the most amount of volume go through it. Okay, you can see on here we got $9 billion worth of volume, and also the figure that we don't have is how much of the actual coin gets transferred as well, other than just the exchange volume traded. So yeah, you know, look, I do take that in consideration, but the first thing is about the utility, the cost of it. The second thing I've heard is that you got to remember Bitcoin. If we go back in the past, I can't remember the exact price. We'll just double check. Be interesting to see if you guys, just for the fun of it, just put in the comments what you think. When Bitcoin came out, what do you reckon the price was like in the first month or so? I can't remember off the top of my head, but just type in what you think it was, whether you think it was $1 or $10. Did it come out at that price? Or let's see if we can find out. I'd be interested to see what you guys think. So now it's at 11,000. It was at 20,000. So let's see what it was. So if I look at the charts, it might give me a general idea. We go back to here. I'll take a rough estimate. It says $135 back in there. Now, I don't think it started out like at $100. You know what I might do? I might just have, here's something for you. If you want to click on Tools, Historical Snapshots, okay? I think I showed you this perhaps once before. I can't remember in one of my videos. So let's say they've only been keeping data since 2013, which, you know, maybe Bitcoin was... okay, so this is when they started keeping the price. So, but it obviously it was before then. Yeah, that's right. Came out before then. I'd have to find out. I'll check what you guys reckon it is. The last little price here is $135. Okay, let's see what you guys say in the live, if any of you have guessed. So Mr. Bazinga says 15 cents. We have any other takers? I might do a Google search. Bitcoin original price, maybe? I can't remember what it was. Let's see if that history of Bitcoin, maybe it says it on Wikipedia. Let's have a look at that one and we'll get the answer. The creation. I wonder if they talk about the price then. Bum, bum, bum. Can't see the price. Let's have a look at this one, see if it's on this page. Actually, I'll scroll down. Maybe I got that one, the price at the bottom. Oh, look at that. Actually, this is pretty good, right? Yeah, 99bitcoins.com. They've got a lot of cool info. So Mt. Gox opens for business in July 18, 2010. Bitcoin value, 7 cents. Let's go back a bit before that. See if they've got any prices. 0.08 cents. The two pizzas was 0.025. The first Bitcoin was roughly 1/10 of a cent per Bitcoin. We go back a little bit further. The Genesis block. I suppose maybe they don't have a price there. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, the first exchange rate in 2009 was 0.08 of a cent per Bitcoin. Okay. And where are we at now? Let's go back to our price. Let's go back. So let me just read that again. Let's just read that again. It was 0.08 of a cent per Bitcoin. I can't even do the math on that. But now it's $11,000. So, you know, if we did how many times X that went up, phenomenal, right? And you've heard the stories. But the point I'm making about this is it's went from such a small amount. So the closest guess there, I think, was Mr. Bazinga said 15 cents, and that was a good thing. But if you go back further, it's obviously less than a cent. Now, Bitcoin is 11,000 was $20,000. It's had a huge run. So the second thing, and this comes back to the second thing. The second thing is why, you know, why would people not be using Bitcoin as much other than the fees? Well, what if that it's worth $20,000 now, and people are going, you know what? If I have a look for another coin that is a dollar, let's scroll down a bit. Maybe let's go down maybe a bit even further. Scroll down, we'll find something decent here. Maybe Syscoin, 63 cents. We just take some random $1.08. Maybe I'll go to the next. We'll go to the next 100 outside the top 100. So someone's thinking, well, you know, maybe Bitcoin's had its run. Maybe we should get on to Poet at 10 cents or Times New Bank at 14 cents. Okay, this is what people are thinking. ETHland at 17 cents. So they go, you know what? If I get into this at 17 cents and it may not be as good as Bitcoin and go to 10, 20,000, but hey, ETHland might go to $10, or it might go to $100 in the next couple of years if the project takes off. So this is another reason why money is flowing into other coins, and Bitcoin's losing its dominance, okay, it's because it's already seen a huge run, and now other coins have that chance for them to, do better than Bitcoin and have those massive gains. And people want to, put some serious money into that. So those are my two thoughts on why it's losing its dominance. And perhaps why the price might not go up as much. And we're definitely going to see the alts gain on Bitcoin, and maybe even this year overtake Bitcoin. Who knows? All right, let's see what else you got for some of your questions in here. Mike Tyson says, would Bitcoin be back to 16,000 or not? Please tell me, should I invest in Bitcoin or some other crypto? Well, I think what I was talking about just a minute ago should explain that. So yes, I think it will get back to 16. I think it will even go past 20k, probably even go 50 or 100k this year. However, your gains on the alts are going to be generally going to be a lot more than on Bitcoin. Good evening. I think it's Jan or Jian. Blah blah blah. What else we got here? Diddy says, "Hey, how you doing?" Jian says, "Should investing in DAV or Coin be safe?" No, DAV or Coin is a ripoff. It's a scam. Don't get involved in it. If you want to do something, a bit risky, get into an alt or something like that. I wouldn't really call that risky, but DAV Core is just a scam waiting to take your money. Okay, save your dollars and do something else. Yes, MC Hodl, January 26 futures expire. That is an important date, and we might see some gains on after that date. Chronicle Desire, please tell me what the future of DAV coin, and will it not scam like Bitconnect? It will scam like Bitconnect and will take your money. Okay, you might be able to get into it for a few months, make a few dollars out of referrals, but hey, you can make a lot more money doing ICOs or getting into a proper coin that you do a little bit of research on. Or even mining. Even if you're getting into mining, getting some equipment or cloud mining, way better results than joining like Davicoin. Okay. What else we got? I want to invest in Thorcoin. Yeah, I wouldn't bother. Tell me what we think about the ICO for Kodak, George says. I had a quick look at it. I've even put down for the whitelist for Kodak. No response. I think they do have like their site and they do mention about it, but at the moment it doesn't seem like a proper setup ICO. They fail to have all the information there, so it's not encouraging to invest in it. And also Kodak, to me, they're a dinosaur company trying to get into this new thing. Maybe it's a pivot, but it could just be a way of getting publicity for them. So I don't know. I might just leave that. See if it gets any better than what it is. Samuel says, Bitconnect is the same as Bitconnect, or is it different? Not sure. I think, look, if it's got, I don't know what Bitconnect X is. I don't know if you mean the ICO. We'll have a quick look. If it's got Bitconnect in it, I'm like thinking, let's have a look. Bitconnect X. I'm sure this is the ICO. Let me have one look at it. Yeah, this is the same people, right, doing this ICO. They're trying to scam more people. They just scammed everyone of like a ridiculous amount of money, and now they've got an ICO that they're doing. If you put your money in that, you can kiss it goodbye. Simple as that. Next question. Idle says Bitcoin will be great again. Christian says nice video. Thanks for the giveaway. You are welcome. Just with your save all your with your comments when we get off live and it gets posted. That's when I want you to put your Bitcoin Cash in and your question. Okay, so when we're live now, so you can just ask me questions, but afterwards you can put your comments and other questions and then put your Bitcoin Cash address. Okay, what's the deal with Electroneum? Is it a scam? No, I don't think it's a scam. I think their project is pretty good. I wouldn't think it's a scam. It's not like a Bitconnect, okay? I did have a look at that ICO. I wasn't interested in it, but they are moving along on their project timeline. And for you guys that don't know about Electroneum, to give you an idea, let's just go to where is it? ICO drops and just see how it's performed. Now, if you want to know how that works, you just go to ICO stats. Okay, there's plenty of websites like this where you can actually check this sort of information. But well, I like ICO drops; they're pretty good. While that's loading, let's go and drink. So now, what are we looking for? Lost my train of thought. Latronium. Let's put that in the search up the top. Try that again. I think it had a different name. I'm just going to do... Go to Latronium. I think it's on... Here we go. Electronium. ETN. That's what I need to search for. ETN. ETN. I'll try that again. We'll go to IDO stats. Latronium. So this is what Latronium's up 6% today, 12 cents. When it came out of the gates, you know, it was around about 10 cents. It's actually back up to 12 cents now. So it did go down a little bit. I think it went down to like 2 cents. But we're back up to nearly 11, 12 cents now. Okay, and we'll have a quick look at their website. How are we going for time? I get excited. We're at a half an hour. I get excited about answering these questions. So I'll try and be quick with this one. So we'll just have a look at return on investment and just do a quick search for ETN. All right. So if you were to put your money into the ICO for Latronium, you would have 12x by now. So, you know, that, and possibly it was a little bit higher, so maybe you would have got some more from that. So, and the website is what it looks like, and basically they've got an app that they've currently got, and they're using the cryptocurrency, and they're just making it easy to manage your currencies and wallets and stuff like that. So no, it's not a scam. It's just another mobile currency designed to be run on your phone. And basically they've got a Google Play and they're working on the App Store. So as long as they keep meeting their expectations and keep putting out the product and get it all finalized according to their ICO, they're going to continue. Now, as you can see, if you invested, been 12% up already. Okay. So that's the exciting thing about ICO. So I know some of you aren't at the ICO stage yet, where you're only new to this and you're sort of just learning about other coins. But just to recap, everyone knows about the coins that you see at the moment. Okay, so you'll see these coins up here, you know, and have a quick look up the top. See, it says 1,486 cryptocurrencies. You know, that's how many coins. This is probably more, but this is how many CoinMarketCap have got listed on there. Okay, and so with all these coins, where are we at? Lost my train of thought again. I'll get back to it. That's right. I'll come back to that one. Oh yeah, I know what I'm saying. So the with all these coins, right? They all start off somewhere, and it comes from. So when you see these coins, you know, Bitcoin's been around for 9-10 years, and Ethereum a few years. So each one of these started out, and in the old days, it was just like they started a coin. They just started the network, started off. But these days, when they start a coin or a token, they started off with an ICO. Okay. And it's called initial coin offering, and that is why I'm excited about initial coin offerings, because it's the best time to get into a coin, because generally it's the lowest price that coin will ever be. Sure, if there's bad ones, it can go down, but generally, from my experience, they've done really well. So yeah, that's just a quick overview of what ICOs are, and they're just coins starting out for the very first time. All right. Let's have a look. I've got any more questions. Ashish says, please suggest a coin which is better for investment. Well, I'll just throw you a bone. I'll throw you any of the privacy coins. Okay, so one of these privacy coins, let's scroll down. A well-known privacy coin, Monero, $312 currently. People are going to want to be more private. This will be a growing trend. same with I think Zcash and who else? Oh yeah, Pivx. That had a big move the other day. PIVX. And there's probably a couple of other ones as well. But those are the ones, definitely privacy coins. You know, there's three that are going to be continually trending and improve because people are going to want to be more private about the transactions because people are learning that the Bitcoin transactions and some of the other transactions aren't so private. Okay, so there's a few coins that you might be able to get into. Obviously, do your own research on those. Pro Teams is CCR ICO good to invest in? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what CCRB is, so maybe if you put the whole name of it, I can work it out. Idle says, are you investing in ICO? I want to know which ICO. Sure. Well, what I can tell you, because most of the stuff I've learned, I've got a link below, which is the course that I did a while back now. Good friend NG Gavin. He set up the course and he knows what he's doing. So I got involved with it and I learned so much. And that's what I've been doing for probably 4 or 5 months now in the ICO space. And those guys have been doing a little bit longer. So they've got some massive gains, incredible stories coming out of that. So if you want to learn more, just have a look for the link below and you'll see how you'll learn a little bit more about that. And if you've got any questions, you can always ask me or get on the Facebook and send me a direct message and I'll be too happy to help you out on that one. All right, and I think that about covers it. We're at about 36 minutes now. So if any of you guys have any more questions, now's the time to answer, because I'll finish up with maybe 1 or 2 more questions and then we'll go from there. So that's good. I'll just close down some of those screens while you guys do that. I might save this page actually. This is a pretty good page. So I'll just bookmark that one. Close that one down. So many tabs open. Alright, close that one down. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see if you've got any 4 more questions for me. Pro Team says, oh, crypto carbon. Crypto carbon. Got to be careful when you Google search stuff as well. CCRB, thank you. Thanks for telling me what that was. There's lots of ICOs. I try and stay on top of most of them. But there is a lot that come out. So let's have a quick look at this. This will be fun. And I'll tell you what I think. So it's an innovative, consumer-orientated crypto due to its unique usability. Scroll down. A flash sale. See this pre-flash sale? That rings alarm bells. Okay, let's continue. So they got 0 minutes, 10 cents, 5. I assume this is minutes, or is it million? No idea. Oh wow! So this, guys, this is so thanks Pro Teams for talking about this. This is what you call a scam. All right? It's simply, I don't even have to really go any further than this. If you have an increasing price and a little gauge like this, and there's so many members and there's so many tokens, and you need to buy it because the price is increasing, I'm like 90% that this is dodgy. Now, it may not be. Looks hell of dodgy to me because see this, how they're like pre-flash sale, and the price is going to go up regardless. Okay, this is just rings alarm bells. This is like, my next question is, what does it really do? Why is it here? And I'm looking down, so see a lot of graphs with numbers on them and this projected price. See some people talking about it. of what you can buy. They've patented it. Your very own exchange, payment gateway. Oh, there's the team. So we got team, advisors. No idea who those are. Don't recognize those. Don't recognize any of these partners. Team members. I would go to their let's have. I hate LinkedIn, but let's click on it. See the roadmap. 2015. 2016 loyalty program. It's 2016. India, beta version is payment. Exchanges, Livecoin. Okay, there's only two that these are like currently listed on like 5 exchange partner sites. Well, let's look at livecoin.net. I want to see if this is actually on there. Livecoin.net. Yes, I'm not really feeling it with this. This does not give me the vibes of. Let's click their Telegram channel. 2,000 members. Due to its unique usability. That is the worst tagline for a coin. So what do they do? Peer-to-peer currency trading, blah, blah, blah. Join channel. This is what you're going to do when you want to get into this stuff. You make sure you check out their website. Okay, here's another problem. So I've joined this channel, but there's nothing on it. What's the go with that? Apparently there's 2,000 members. See this on this left? See how this is updating? These update every second. See how they keep changing? This is how much interaction. There's nothing going on in CryptoCarb. This doesn't even look real. And we go to this profile, CryptoCarbon, talking about shopping. Okay. 6 years of this CryptoCarbon. Yeah, look, to me this doesn't even just look right at all. If you want to know what a real ICO looks like, right, you go to icodrops.com, have a look at the upcoming ICOs, and I would say 90% of these are genuine ICOs, and you can check out the difference between what they do. Like here's a giveaway. So they got this flash sale is a bad word, and so they got where's their token metrics? Nothing. There's no token metrics there. Where's the breakdown of what they're going to spend and how much they're going to collect and what are they going to use that on? There's none of that. So this is just crap. Okay, I would stay away from it. You're going to lose your money. That's my 5 cents worth on that one. So I'm glad you brought that up because I wasn't aware of CCRB, but I can guarantee this type of countdown timer and this flashing thing, and we're going to buy it. And let's click on buy now and see what happens. So you sign up. I wonder if we can actually. I'm not going to bother signing up, but terms of service and privacy policy. I bet you have to hand over your Visa card to make some payments on this, okay? On ICOs, you generally use Ethereum to make the transactions. So save your money, get in with a real ICO. But I do appreciate the question. Thank you so much for that. All right, I think we're about done. We're about 44 minutes. I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time, so I do appreciate that. I hope I've answered a lot of your questions, and don't forget, so after this gets posted, to to YouTube. Once the live stream's over, I want you to put a comment or a question. I always love questions. And then put your Bitcoin Cash address in there so that tomorrow I can draw out a winner, and I'll give you $10 worth of Bitcoin Cash. So pretty excited about that. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow, and we'll go from there. And I'm looking forward to some more questions, and hopefully I can give you some answers. All right. I'll see you then. Thanks, guys. Bye.